What's up, guys? It's your boy CB Plays, aka Cam, is here. Let's get into the show. No long-winded promo, no long-winded opening. So let's just get right into it. So, lights go out. Arena goes dark. Everything is shrouded in darkness. Scarlett comes out with the spotlight just on her, and then Bianca Belair makes her entrance with the Intercontinental Championship around her waist. Bianca Belair versus Scarlett for the IC title to kick off the show. So just like last week, we're having a championship match to open the show, and the match gets us a 58. Okay. And above the had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Bianca Belair defeated Scarlett Bordeaux in 12:54 by pinfall of the KOD. Bianca Belair makes defense number 8 of the NXT Intercontinental title. Bianca Belair 71, Scarlett Bordeaux 52. The match had very little psychology, so I guess that's what affected the rating. And Scarlett was really off her game, so it probably would have gotten a 60. It wasn't as good as the Jungle Kiona match, but Scarlett is no Jungle Kiona in terms of in-ring. Not in the game right now. And I think Scarlett's the more popular, but I think Jungle Kiona is better in-ring-wise in the game. So, yeah, 58, I'm not going to complain about it. A decent way to kick off the show. But Bianca Belair makes defense number of her Intercontinental Championship. And Bianca Belair wins here tonight. Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez watched Bianca's victory from the locker room. So it looks like Dakota Kai and Dakota Kai with Raquel Gonzalez has their eye on the NXT Intercontinental Champion. Okay, so in about that, Turbo Wrestler, non-existent Heat, American Catch Wrestling defeated Christian Casanova and G. Rama in 5:13, where Oney Lorcan pinned Christian Casanova with the flying blockbuster. Timothy Thatcher carried the match in terms of in-ring performance. Oney Lorcan 50, Timothy Thatcher 66. G. Rama 52 and Christian Casanova 43. We had a good match here from American Catch Wrestling. 80. So American Catch Wrestling win here tonight. Only stands tall with Timothy Thatcher. FTR appears on the rampway and tells ACW that they're never getting a shot at their belts. But from behind, Zach and Dez ambush FTR. Zach gives Dax a kick to the head, while Cash is given a drop kick from Desmond Xavier. So it looks like MSK is getting revenge on FTR for screwing them out of the NXT Tag Team titles, NXT TakeOver Supremacy. So it looks like FTR has a lot of competition. Not only ACW, but they have MSK on their heels as well. But yeah, FTR has to have the head on the swivel because they got teams coming after them now. So they said they wanted a vacation, but it looks like they might not even have to book the hotel. So Aleister Black makes his entrance for his match, and the rafters is Tommaso Ciampa waving at Aleister Black. Black sees this, but he doesn't give Tommaso Ciampa the time of day with a reaction. 62, and above that, Turbo Wrestling, but non-existent crowd heat. Aleister Black basically squashed Benjamin Carter with a Warrior Death foot stomp. Aleister Black 70, Benjamin Carter 37. 53, and above that, didn't have much heat in Turbo Wrestling. Thunder Rosa defeated Allison Kay in the last woman standing match in 11:26, when Allison Kay could not beat a 10 count after La Rosa. Allison Kay 57 and Thunder Rosa 56, and this effectively ends the storyline. I should have probably put that in the Road Agent notes, but yes, Thunder Rosa beat Allison Kay fair and square twice. So it looks like no matter how crazy or what the voices are telling Allison Kay, they end their whole issue right here tonight. And I know what some are saying, you just kind of gave Allison Kay a new persona. Why are you having her lose? It's all a part of the story of why I'm having her lose. The more she loses, the more psychotic she becomes. You saw that after the first Thunder Rosa match. But Thunder Rosa wins here tonight. 56 from her and 57 from Allison Kay. Really good, really decent match. Thunder Rosa beats Allison Kay here tonight in the grueling last woman standing match. Thunder Rosa stands on the top turnbuckle celebrating with the fans. Thunder Rosa is riding a nice wave of momentum. 81. So Ronda Rousey comes out. Ronda says the women's division is heating up and she likes it. That means more dreams and spirits that she can crush. Rousey says there's no one in this company, let alone in this brand, that can touch her inside the ring. Mia Yim and Eva Lise come out. Mia Yim tells Ronda that they haven't met before. Mia Yim says her and Eva Lise are the head baddies in charge. Eva Lise tells Ronda, you wanted your fight? Now you got one. So it looks like head baddies in charge are coming up to the baddest woman on the planet in Ronda Rousey, saying, "Hey, you wanted a fight? We got your fight." So I like it. I like it a lot. Instead of champions challenging challengers, you got people stepping up to other people, which makes them strong by saying they're not afraid of this person, even though this person may be great. I want that competition. I want to fight the best, and that's what me and Yemi Evilise are doing here tonight. Oh, did I push next segment? I thought I did. Okay, 82. Oh, that was a really good rating. So Swerve's in the studio. He tells NXT, it seems like everyone is calling their shot. Swerve says he's calling his. By the time the summer's in, he's going to vie for the NXT Heavyweight Championship again. Maybe he goes after the Openweight Championship, or heck, he may join the burgeoning tag team division and win the titles over there. Whatever happens, just know Swerve is coming. So yeah, I like those promos. I'm getting these character promos from AEW, even though a person might not be on the show. AEW gives them a 1-minute promo, basically explaining who they are or talking about their feud, even though they might not be wrestling or they might not be live. They might have a pre-tape promo, and I like stuff like that. It builds character development. It can advance storylines, and it could do a plethora of things. So I like it, and it gives you good ratings, like what Swerve did. 54 in the Bisbal match, Juice Robinson and the Guitar Heroes defeated Kenny Williams, Shane Thorne, and Griff Garrison in 8:23 when Juice Robinson pinned Shane Thorne with the pole friction. Yeah, this was just the match to give Juice Robinson and the Guitar Heroes some momentum. That's all it was. Juice Robinson 60, Rick Boogs 39, and Anthony Green 52. Kenny Williams 43, Shane Thorne 47, and Griff Garrison 38. 68. So Deonna Purrazzo comes out for her match, but Allison Kay comes back and attacks Deonna Purrazzo. Allison Kay hits Deonna in the head with a steel chair, possibly concussing her. Road agents and staff come out to check on Deonna. So like I said a few minutes ago, the more Allison Kay loses, the more psychotic she becomes. And it looks like she possibly concussed Deonna Purrazzo. So it looks like we ended a feud for Allison Kay and we might be possibly starting up on 71. So Trish Stratus says NXT is one place to find true professional wrestling. No D-list horror movie BS, aka Monday Night Raw. Shayna and Alexa. We give you great wrestling and enthralling characters. Trish says, speaking of great wrestlers, Ashley Vox walks into the room. Ashley Vox says she's happy to be in NXT, and she'll make Trish happy that she called her up from FSW. So yeah, I called up Ashley Vox from FSW. And she has really good popularity. She has like 42 popularity. And I just want to add depth into that women's division. So that's what I wanted to do and brought her up here. But Candice LeRae and Camille walk in. Candice LeRae says, this is what I get bumped off the show for. This is why I don't have any TV time. A newbie? This is garbage. And Camille tells Ashley, welcome to Thunder. So it looks like Ashley Vox isn't getting a warm welcome from Candice LeRae or Camille. 64. In a decent match, Cage and Starks defeated the Hunters in 14:29 when Ricky Starks pinned David Richards with the Buster Keaton. Isn't Buster Keaton an actor? Or like a stuntman? I'm so sorry, but I saw a video on him like 6 months ago talking about the history of Buster Keaton. But that was just besides the point. I don't know why I remember that all of a sudden. Eddie Edwards 74, David Richards 69, Ricky Cage, I always call him Ricky Cage. Ricky Starks 56 and Brian Cage 64. 70. So Ricky Starks and Brian Cage, no Ricky Cage, try to attack the Hunters again, but from the entrance round walk out Bronson Reed and the Big Show. They come out and Reed and Big Show stand eye to eye with Cage and Starks. But interesting enough, Cage and Big Show have a heated confrontation with the two men butting heads. So it looks like Bronson Reed and Big Show are telling Brian Cage and Ricky Starks, hey, they just lost and they're out of it. How about you come fight us? We're fresh and we're not afraid of you. So it looks like Bronson Reed and Big Show possibly heading towards a feud with Brian Cage and Ricky Starks. 67. So Dexter Lumis is backstage roaming the hallways. Everyone's partying him like the Red Sea because the guy's just a creep. Lumis walks up to Shazza McKenzie and gives her a drawing. It's a picture of Dexter and Shazza McKenzie together. So is Dexter returning the favors to Shazza McKenzie? I don't know, but Shazza was the one that threw out the first signals, I would say. And Dexter looks like he's possibly giving out the same ones to Shazza. 59. Okay, they didn't click. Anybody that didn't have much heat in Turbo Wrestling, Bandito defeated Casey Navarro in 9:45 by pinfall. The Revolution Fly. Bandito needed some much needed momentum. 64. Casey Navarro 41. 81. So Killer Cross comes out during the commercial break, and he says that Finn Balor has been a thorn in his side since WrestleMania, and he will finally get rid of the fake Prince sooner rather than later. He says he never missed a target, fan. So I'm coming for you and your little club. So yeah, I mean Killer Cross. I mean Balor Club did kind of take him out after he got suspended. Well, a while before he got suspended. And Cross says, "You've been a thorn in my side then, and I'm taking you out now." 53. Okay, not bad from Kaylee Ray. So Kaylee Ray says now it's time for her to get back to work. She's proven she could beat the best in Toni Storm, and she shows she's not afraid of the bright lights. Kaylee Ray says, unlike some Shotzi Blackheart, she thrives on pressure. She thrives on pressure. She thrives under pressure. She's a diamond, and she's going to prove it next week in the ring. So it looks like Kaylee Ray is kind of throwing shots at Blackheart because she said Shotzi was the reason why they lost to Team Inferno. Okay, it was so much background noise, but Kaylee Ray was saying that Shotzi Blackheart was the reason why they lost to Team Inferno on the women's side, and Kaylee Ray says, done with that whole brand stuff. Now it's time for her to get back to work and possibly go after the NXT Intercontinental Championship. And Kaylee Ray is a person I really want to push. She just lost, after recording, she just lost to Mako Satomura yesterday. And I really do like Kaylee Ray, and I think she could be a big star in the women's division. So I want to push her as such too. 80. In a decent match, more than decent, Charlotte Flair defeated Shoko Nakajima in 14:43 by submission with a figure-8 leg lock. Charlotte Flair 92. Charlotte Flair, she's doing amazing. Shoko Nakajima 48. Okay, so Chris Bay comes out and says he's back and better than ever. He's been picking up wins on Explosion, but now he's ready for the prime time. Bay tells Tyler Breeze last week was a warning shot, and taking the title will be the statement. HBK comes on. HBK says he has high hopes for Chris Bay and sees a lot of himself in Chris. Bay says that's very powerful coming from Shawn, and Michael tells him to go follow his dreams and make himself into a superstar. So yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is to put over Chris Bay hard, and to show that he's one of the up-and-coming superstars in NXT, someone you got to watch out for. And also, kind of behind the scenes, Shawn Michaels made Chris Bay his protege like a month ago, and he's been passing on psychology tips, and I think that's very interesting. So I just want to kind of bring that into the forefront since Chris Bay is the protege of Shawn Michaels. Y'all didn't know that, but now y'all do. So this is just people in the backstage didn't know that, but I just want to let y'all know that Shawn Michaels sees big things in Chris Bay. 67, okay, not the best match. Maybe we should have did the Charlotte Flair Shoko Nakajima match. But about that, had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Johnny Gargano and Chad Gable defeated Division in 15:22. When Chad Gable pinned Mike Kanellis with a grand amplitude. Mike Kanellis was the weak link. Matt Sydal 64, Mike Kanellis 44, Chad Gable 70, and Johnny Gargano 69. I mean, Johnny had the best rating he's ever had with the 80, so I didn't think he's going to kick that out, but at least something better than the 69. But a pretty good match here tonight. But the Vision is still a team I wanted to push, and I really like their gimmick. They came here to NXT to help everyone see the true vision. Whatever that vision is, the Vision has, they want NXT to see that. And they said Johnny Gargano was blind because he's been pulled on strings by the puppeteers, a.k.a. the fans. That's what the Vision said. But the Vision can't be saying anything because they just lost here tonight. I'm not burying the Vision, but I just thought it was a little thing just to get these four men past the next couple weeks. Just gave them a little TV match, like a little 2-week feud. So, and that's the end of that. At 79, Chad Gable and Johnny Gargano went here tonight. Chad Gable and Johnny Gargano, I don't know what I was saying. Chad Gable and Johnny Gargano celebrate with the fans here tonight to close the show. So yeah, not the best of show. Let me see what the rating is. 74, okay, not my best show. If I had Charlotte Flair and Shoko Nakajima, I think I probably would have gotten maybe like 79, 77. But tell me what you thought down below. Yeah, I'm not going all out on the shows yet because Takeover is still a ways away, and yeah, so we don't know who's gonna fight Chad Gable. I mean, I do, but I'm still telling the stories. Like I said, I'm putting stuff in the oven, letting it slow bake. I'm putting it on 400, and it's barely browning at this point. So these feuds will reach a culmination where you see what the card is looking like on paper, and I think it's going to look really good. So tell me what you thought down below. Just a paint by the numbers show, nothing extravagant. So tell me what you thought down below. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.